of the game. It's a rich thing.
Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Coach Graphic. So in this video, we're going to be designing this awesome flyer with just using our PixelLab. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. Please subscribe. So you can see this is the flyer we're going to be replicating using our PixelLab. So this is my image size. You can see 1280 to 1280. I have imported all my elements, so you can download these elements in any website. You can either choose to download it in Pinterest or Google, any websites or Facebook. Anywhere you can get this cooking image from. But for this logo, restaurant logo, you can choose to download it. So I might drop the resources in the description for you guys to download and try it out. So this is the design we're going to be replicating. So this is the circle. You can see this is the circle. Once you go to the circle, you click on edit. You now have to draw a circle here. Just click on this plus icon, go to your shape, change this to circle, reduce your opacity, increase your stroke width. Increase your stroke width to either 17. Okay, once you increase your stroke width to 17, then you try to reduce it, okay, and increase it a little. So something like this. Once you are done doing this, you click on your good check mark, or before you click on that, change your outline to white. So something like this. You can see that this isn't professional, so just go click on this. Then we're going to go over to this place, draw a shape. This is the shape. Once I draw a shape, I'm just going to drop it here, and if I hide this circle, you can see that there is something like an image, something like, you can see this thing that is cut here. So we're going to be working on it. Just draw a shape, then rotate the shape to the size you want it to be. You rotate it very well, something like this. Once you're done rotating it, you're still going to recopy this, then rotate it again. And make sure if you're rotating it, make sure it should fit the required part so it will look realistic. So something like this. Once we're done doing this, now what we need to do right now, we're going to just watch out. I'm done with this part, and I'm going to recopy this image, this down part here. So just take it something like this, then recopy this and take it something, rotate it like this a little bit. So something like this. So this is a little bit cool. Now I'm going to be merging all of them together, you get. Okay, sorry, I guess this is the shape, so I don't have to delete this. So just click on the circle and the first shape you drew, and before you merge them together, we are going to change the color. So you highlight, click on it, go over to your text color, change it to red, and also the same thing to red, so that you can erase the color very perfect. So something like this. Now we're going to be going over here, merge all the shape and the circle together. Once you're done merging it, you can see, just go over to your erase color, enable it. Once you enable it, click on this color picker to color pick the red. You can see what this is, how this is cool. You can choose to increase your tolerance a little so that the white background won't show. Now once you take it out, you can see this is very cool, but you can see at this part there's something like a white background there, so you just have to undo this, then go over to our eraser tool. We are going to erase that part off. So this is the part, just go over there, erase it. So if you take it here, you can see nothing is there. So this is super cool. Now we're done with this part. So we're just going to be locking, just lock these elements. And once you lock these elements, all these resources, for now, these cooking resources, we're just going to be bringing out the logo. Take this logo to the front, go over to your erase color, enable your erase color, color pick the black background. Once you color pick it, increase your tolerance a little so that the black outline will show. And once you're done increasing it, go over to your crop this name and the food. We just need only the drink, you get. So just crop it out, and once you're done cropping it out, you can choose to go over to your text color, enable your text color. Now I'm going to be color picking that logo, so just zoom in something like this, and once you zoom in, color pick it like this. So this is it. Once you're done color picking it, we are going to reduce it And make sure if you are working, make sure you work with your zoom tool. It's very important. So just work with it like this and increase this. So we're going to be putting a name for that, and the name I'm going to be adding stars, sip and bite. So I'm just going to be adding star, something like this. You can choose to use another name or a bakery name. So stars. So once you click on these stars, go over to your font. You will choose a font that is somehow long or something like this. Okay, so just choose this, and once you choose this, go over here and increase it. If you increase it, you can choose to bolden it. You get, just bolden it a little. Now the color we're going to be choosing, go over to your color, use this color. You can choose to make the color light by just taking it here. You can see that this color is a little bit light. Now we're going to recopy this and write sip and bite. Sip and bite. So something like, once you're not writing, just go over to your font. Now we're going to be changing a font called Stretch Pro or something like this. Yeah, so just reduce this, and once you reduce this, you go over to your color, make it to be white. Take it over here so it to be pure white and try to fit it. You can choose to change the color so that you see what you are working on. Okay, so once you're done working on this, you change this color back to white. So we're done with this part, and make sure all the layers you worked on, make sure you lock all the layers so that you can see what you are working on. So this we serve, we're just going to go over here, go over to this shape. So this is our shape. Just reduce this and place it at this exact part, then take it up. So something like this. Once we're done, you can choose to go back to your text color, click on this color, pick the background of the reserve. So something like this color, pick it. You can choose to drop it like this or take it inside to be a little bit dark. Okay, I'll be using this. Once I'm done doing this, now we're going to go over to this shape, change this triangle. Once we change it to triangle, just reduce it, and once you reduce it, rotate it. You get, and once you're done rotating it, reduce it a little, then use your position tool. Okay, just fit it something like this. So something like this. Now we're going to be making some write-up. Just go ahead, recopy these stars, then write this write-up over here. So let me quickly write. So you can see this is the text, specially made drinks such as Sobolo and so on. You can choose to add any ingredients you want to add, but I'm just going to be dropping it like that. And also for this element we just made here, we're just going to be writing something. Okay, so just hide this and reserve. So what you need to do right now, just to recopy this and write reserve. Highlight everything and reserve. And once you're done doing this, take it here. Okay, use your zoom tool like I said before, it's very important. Zoom in and change your color to black. So something like this. Once you're done doing this, unhide your work back. So to give us this, and this is very cool, we're almost done with this. So for this circle, listen carefully, we're going to go over to our shape, change this to circle. Once you change the circle, just reduce it and go over to your opacity, reduce your opacity to 0. Go over to your stroke width, increase your stroke width to match with this. Okay, just drop it. 0 will be preferable, I think so. So just drop it something like this. Once we are done doing this, you click on this, your good check mark. Make sure you listen carefully. So this is it. We are going to hide this. Go back to your shape, reduce this shape very well. Once you reduce this shape, we are going to do that same thing we did here before. You understand? So what you need to do right now is just to reduce it like this, then rotate it. Once you are done rotating it, we are going to copy this, then rotate it to the other side. Get, so something like this. Okay, take it a little bit down. Now once we are done doing this, we are going to change that this circle will just go over to your text color. Okay, sorry, just have to change it to something light lemon. Okay, make it something somehow light. So we're going to be merging them together. Once we merge them together, just go over to erase color, erase the white background out. You can see, increase your tolerance. It will give us something like this, almost similar. Okay, so I guess I just have to undo it and work on something here. All the elements you worked on, make sure you lock it, lock all of them. So for this, you just have to rotate it here, and we're going to recopy this circle and this shape also. Once we recopy, you just hide this because we are going to need it. So once I'm done doing this, you can go over here, go over to erase color, do the same thing. So something like this, increase your tolerance. So we are done with this part. Now we're going to be bringing our food. This is the food. Yeah, one of these. So you click on it, you take it to front and zoom out, zoom out. So this is the food over here. We're going to go over to our crop, change it to circle. Now try to measure this plate. Make sure you take to the end of this video. So arrange this plates very well. So something like this. Once I'm done doing this, just reduce it, and use your zoom tool while working. So increase it, sorry. Increase, wow. Just use a relative size, adjust it. Okay, use your position tool. So we're going to be working on this second one. Get. So this second one, that circle, this is the circle I stored before. Okay, where is the circle? I guess it's this one. So just unhide it. Once you unhide it, bring it over here. And once you bring it over here, you can reduce it a little. Use your position tool. We are going to do the same thing for what we did to the first circle. So I'm done working on this arrangement. That is the phone number. You can choose to add any phone number of your choice. So now we're going to be doing that line at that top part. So what you just need to do right now, just increase this somehow here, then increase it a little. You use a light text, so just take it over here, something like yellow. Okay, make the yellow something somehow like this, or white. Okay, let me just use white. So once you're done using white, you can see this outline. You can choose to reduce it. It's your choice. Once you're done reducing it, you use your position to recopy this, then take it down. Just take it down. So something like this. So this is the next one. Just go over to your shape, reduce your shape, just crop it, work on this part. So go over to this plus icon. We're going to color pick the background. Go over here, click on this, color pick it. So something like this. Once we're done color picking it, we are going to copy this and draw that line at the top. So you just have to zoom in. Reduce it again. So now we're just going to recopy this as the same thing we just did. Now once you recopy it, just take it down. Sorry. Okay, you click on it again, use a position tool. So something like this. Now I'm done with this part. We're just going to be locking, hiding this, and wrote to make some write up. So let me quickly write it. So I'm going to be using this font called Uni Sans Heavy. So click on this good check mark, go over to your color, change this to black, a dark black. So something like this. Once I don't change it to black, go over to your text size. You just have to like reduce it a little. Okay, again. So something related, okay, just increase it like this. There is your position to go over to your line spacing to draw it out. Okay, you just have to drop it at once. So something like this. Now I'm done with this part. You can see that there is something like a circle here. So just go over to this your plus icon, go to shape, go to circle, change to circle, zoom out. Then that circle, you can see there is something like a gradient. So go over to click on gradient, go over to this plus icon, click on this first color. You now have to add a gradient to your design. So you just have to zoom in. You color pick this first one, that is the dark one. Then you go to the second one, zoom in again. Then this time this one will be a little bit dark. So once it's like this, you just have to rotate it this way. You get. And once I done, so this is it. So reduce it very well. Once you're done reducing it, go use your position to reduce it again. There is a position to balance it this way. So we're done with this part. Now you can see that there is something like an arrow facing this part. You can choose to check the option out in stickers by just clicking on stickers or emoji. Okay, let's just find out the two. Or if you don't want to follow this method, you can just go over to this your text. I'm going to be clicking on go over to this your color. Like I said, all the elements you worked on, make sure you lock all the elements so that you know what you are clicking. So just lock all the elements you just worked on. So something like this. And once you are done doing this, you just have to go over here, go to color, change your background color to a pure black. Once you're done changing it to a pure black, then go over to this your shape, change it to circle. Once you're done changing this to circle, you reduce this. You get, listen attentively. You reduce your opacity, increase your stroke width, and reduce this. Make sure there's no hole in the middle. Increase your blur radius. Once you're done increasing your blur radius, change this to green. So something like this. Once you are done, you just have to increase this. You can choose to reduce the opacity or go over to this place, centralize it, then go over to opacity, reduce the opacity. So once you're done doing this, send this to the back and let's hide the main design and check out what we just worked on. So like this for the food, unhide the food. Okay, so this is all for today, guys. If you love this video, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, and don't forget to drop a comment and tell us if you love this video, and don't forget to drop a comment and tell us the next video you want us to upload. Don't forget, please subscribe to this channel. See you on our next video.